Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new insane glitch around that is totally game breaking and awesome. It's an instant healing glitch that does not cost you any adrenaline and you can fully heal up your character. Normally when you use second wind you can only fill up 50% of your health and then you have to do a lot of attacks to fill up the rest and you will struggle always with that. But with this glitch it costs you no adrenaline, you will have no cooldown and you can always completely heal yourself. But there are some preconditions which may not be for everybody, but in general if you are mid-level, if you don't have the DLC, this glitch may be really useful for you. On the other hand, if you have the DLC, if you are a max level player already, then you may rather want to use the invincibility glitch instead. But judge yourself when I explain the glitch to you. For this glitch you actually have to use both elemental abilities, the flaming attacks ability and the venomous attacks ability. You have to level up them to level 3 and put them both on the same melee wheel. When you then go into the fight and you get hit, simply activate flaming attacks and venomous attacks and switch back and forth between each other. Whenever you change from venomous attacks to flaming attacks and from flaming attacks to venomous attacks, then you will also get your health refilled every time. We actually initially thought that this glitch came from the health gain per adrenaline spent ability in the masteries tab, but that actually was not the case. And then we also found out that flaming attacks and venomous attacks never uses any adrenaline at all. So even in tier 1 it does not use any adrenaline, so the health gain per adrenaline spent was not the case for this glitch whatsoever. But there was another requirement for this glitch actually, because it only works when you equip the Flags of Olympus or the Flags of Olympus engraving. When you don't use the plus 100% damage and health cap to 25%, it actually doesn't work. So I will just demonstrate that here for you with another perfect warrior sword that does not have the 100% damage and health cap to 25% engraving. And when we then reload the game and we get hit, we can do whatever we want, we can switch as often as we want between the flaming attacks and the venomous attacks. It simply doesn't work when we are at full health. And even when we go below the 25% threshold, it still doesn't work. So that's the reason why it actually has very limited use and it may not be usable by everybody. As you see, we have way below 25% health, we try to do the glitch and it still doesn't work because we don't have the Flags. But when we simply switch back to our Flags of Olympus sword, we can do the glitch again. We have a total awesome build here. That is the key. When you use the correct build, you can actually make it really useful. But if you don't have the correct build, then it may be totally pointless in doing it. For example, if you don't take melee damage anyway because you have 100% melee resistance, then it's also pointless to do it. And if you take too much damage from range or elemental attacks and you are left with only one hit point, then it may be also relatively risky and you rather want to use second wind or just run away instead of doing the glitch in that moment. So when you have the DLC, I rather recommend you to go for the invincibility glitch instead, which uses Ares Madness, because whenever you use Ares Madness you will refill a big portion of your health anyway right after your attack. And then we can simply use second wind or perform a couple of other attacks to refill the rest of our health. That is really easy because there is so little amount of health missing after the first burst. You also have to consider that the glitch is blocking 2 ability slots on the ability wheel. So really think twice before you want to do it. There are a lot of good ways to refill your energy right after you lost it, instead of just using that glitch. And you also have to consider that you can buff your second wind with the 10% health gain per adrenaline spent. So you can get in fact not only 12.5%, so the half of your 25% health, you can get 22.5% when you have the additional 10% from the health gain per adrenaline spent. Because these 10% are always 10% and they are not scaled down. So that's almost a complete health refill by just using second wind when you have the Flags of Olympus equipped. So I can really recommend you to use the new instant healing glitch with flaming attacks and venomous attacks with the tank builds like the Greek hero set, the God Mode 2.0 build or the classic God Mode build. With these builds it will work really well. That's also what I've shown you at the beginning of the video. That was the God Mode 2.0 build. But if you really want to, you can of course use it together with the invincibility glitch, but when you do that you have to use your abilities in a different order. So the first thing, when you get hit and ISO enhance is triggered, you should use the glitch to be at full health. Because once you hit Ares Madness, you cannot use your abilities anymore. So make sure you use the glitch before you activate Ares Madness. Normally you would do that the other way around, because a big Ares Madness burst would refill almost all your health. But if you want to do the healing glitch with Ares Madness, then use it before Ares Madness. Then you will also deal the maximum damage with Ares Madness. So I hope you like the glitch. Whether you want to use it or not, it's up to you. I definitely prefer to have the invincibility glitch, but if you're playing with a tank build like the Greek hero set, the God mode 2.0 or the classic God mode build, then this could definitely be a really cool option for you. Credits for finding this glitch go to Tjoelker, who pointed me out to a video from a poor guy who only had 1 subscriber. I have linked that video also in the description of this channel. And of course, please don't forget to subscribe, leave me a like, and see you next time.